Claude Fable is the best AI model I've ever seen, but it has a major flaw. And before I show you the application I've built with it, which is this one, let's have a look at the blog here from Anthropic, where they announced that Claude Fable is now available for all of us. So we have the option to test it. If you have a pro account, you can go to your Claude, in this case, and then you can switch to the Fable 5 model, which is in this case this one here, and you can already see it's available until June 22nd. So up to then, you can use it, you can try it out, but after that, you can only use it via API. And you will also see that it has more or less double the amount of credits it used in comparison to Opus or Sonnet, even more. So be careful, because you will hit probably your limits quite fast. So this is actually also the biggest problem with the Snow model, because if you take a look at the available pricing, you'll see that it is very, very expensive. As you can see here, it's priced as $10 per million input tokens and $50 per million output tokens. So this is tremendously expensive. If you just compare this, for instance, I have found this website here, you can see that basically it is double the amount for the best Anthropic model so far, which is Opus 4.8, and also double the amount for instance, GPT-5, right? And these are more or less the most expensive models. If you have a look at the Chinese models and so on, or maybe models from which are coming from providers like Microsoft and so on directly, then they're also much cheaper. So you have to keep this in mind. But for exploring, it is fantastic that is available or included in this Pro plan here as well, on the Max plan if you have that. Of course, then you have more tokens available, more credits. So let's have a look at the application I've built with it, because I was really impressed with that. This is more or less a 3D art gallery, which was built based on video games, which fall into, let's say, my prime time, which was in 2002 to 2010. And I walk you through it. You can see that you can go through this gallery, you can have a look at the images, you can turn around like there, you can click on this, and then you see some information about the game itself, right? So that's basically the application. And I was really, really impressed with that, because you can see here, you can take a look at this, you see the images, you see the animation, you can go through it, and so on. And all this was built based on a single prompt. I mean, the prompt, of course, was a little bit of planning up front, that is true, but still, all of this was built on a single prompt, and the only thing which I had to iterate afterwards was that the images were not available. So basically, Claude, in this case by default, so Fable decided to not use these images, probably based on a commercial license or something like that. But if you, really tell it that it should use those images under fair use and so on, so just for this example here, then basically it can do this for you as well. So this was the only thing I had to iterate, and everything else from this one was built by Fable directly. So I had no additional prompting to do. As you can see, it goes up to StarCraft here at the end, and then you can also, of course, reset the view, and then you start from the beginning again. But all of this was built based on a single prompt, and it took around, I'll say, 45 minutes to maximum maybe 1 hour. But it was working in the background, more or less, and as I said, the only iteration was then that I had to also tell it that it should add the images, and that's basically it. And to me, this is astonishing available, because I have never seen anything like that from any other model so far. So even though I had to babysit the models, and even then the result was not that good. And this was really more or less a one-shot thing. So, of course, it is important that upfront you decide what kind of prompt you use, right? So you have to tweak it a lot, and you also can have a look what are the best practices regarding prompting a Fable, because this always changes with each new model from Anthropic, but it's amazing. So really, this is the best I've ever seen so far, and I have to think what I can build in addition to that. If you have ideas, please share it in the comments, but I want to try it as much as possible up to the 20 seconds, because after that, as I said, it will be very, very expensive, and you should not use it if you do not have a really, really sophisticated use case where you think this is the only model which can help you. So that's it for this video. So thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't done so far, please subscribe to the channel. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and share it. Thanks a lot. Take care, and see you in the next video. Until then, best guys.